What is up, my fellow degenerates? Today we're back again. Welcome home after 3 months of nothing. Apparently, a few days ago. I got an update that it was Komodo Chores. I don't even know what her name is. That there's a Halloween update. And there's some new stuff and music. And I can already see that there's a Wally dressed in a devil outfit. It's probably some more rodents there. I don't know what this is about. I think I already saw that one. I'm just looking for anything else. Boo, were you expecting us, dear neighbor? Halloween is our favorite holiday. As bad luck would have it, and through our most recent successful recovery efforts, it turns out it was one of Welcome Home's too. Please head on over to our news page for the full exploration. Enjoy our few but wonderful findings. Have a happy holiday. I think I already saw this one. I don't think this says anything. Alright, so the news section. Apparently there's some new stuff there. For whatever reason. Was that always there? I think that was always there. This month, ghoulish greetings and happy hauntings. This month is undoubtedly filled with terrific tall tales, creepy costumes, and a plethora of delicious treats. Thankfully, we've uncovered a handful of items to keep you in just the right mood for this wonderfully eerie month. It's important to keep our spirits merry and bright after all, although maybe scary and fright might be more fitting. So what is this most recent update to our archive? Well, we've found an array of documents that we believe to be cookbooks pages. Instructions and photos have been restored surprisingly well, but only a few pages have been recovered. Our source has yet to send the full book. I don't understand why. What is it worth to leave it out? Ripping out pages? What a waste. Takes so long to get everything off of them. Still, we're patient, aren't we? If you're reading this, please hurry. Treats are important for Halloween, of course. What good are treats without a ghastly get-up to enjoy them in? We have also uncovered a Halloween costume reminiscent of our favorite television sweetheart, Wally Darling. His smiling face and polyester attire has sure to have made Welcome Home fans the envy of other trick-or-treaters upon its release. We've also uncovered a delightful recording to get you ready for Halloween. A record titled Happy Hauntings to Boo and Yours has been recovered. Albeit with noticeable gap in the audio itself, perhaps you can make it out while you enjoy Sally Starlight's mockery of monstrous mischief and making. All of the items list can be found on our merchandise page, so don't delay in heading over to look at our findings for yourself. Although we do not have much this time, this does not mean our efforts this time around are any small feat, and we're happy to showcase some items perfect for this spooky season. We went. What is something? Okay. We wouldn't want to forget Wally Darling and the neighborhood anyhow, would we? With that said, we are happy to inform you, dear neighbor, that we have placed all of our attention on something we believe to be monumental in our search for Welcome Home's full restoration. What is it I hear you pleading? Clawing at your screen just as we have? Coughing, headaches, nausea? I know. It would take a lot of cleaning, preparation, and polishing on our part, but it's a worthwhile labor of love. But please stay tuned this Halloween season for the most wonderful time of the year. Until then, happy Halloween. Don't forget to wave down below. Welcome to Home Restoration Project. Welcome October 13, 2024. Okay, so it's the merchandise and whatever page. Let me look through this. one more time. Okay, so merchandise store. Merchandise. There we go. There's some weird stuff here. They're even Halloween attire, I guess. I think I already got through the phone. Already got through rainbow letters. Already gone through that. Yeah, already got through that. Currently unknown recordings. Coloring books. Halloween. Yeah, this is it. Welcome home. Restoration project. Crafts, treats, and more. Okay, nope. That's fine. I'll just do this then. Okay, I guess he doesn't want me to. There we go. Crispy sweet smiling treats. So yeah, there's some stuff you can make, I guess, for the fans, like what Fines Phrase did, and Nick Benny, Nick Machine. I'm not sure how many books there are for characters anymore. Prepare a baking tray. I was racing it with non-stick. And there's another one, cupcakes with the most. Help parents figure out them. So you make little cupcakes. I wonder if they made this. Like they actually made it. They probably did because there's no way to actually make this without, actually having it. For most of them, at least. For you as parent, careful. So you can make candy apples. I would actually want to make a candy apple. This piece of found material was an odd case. Rather than receive entirely the book in damaged state, we were instead met with only a few comprehensible pages. Comprehensible pages. We anticipate a potential recovery of what we believe to be an entire cookbook filled with recipes that welcome home fans can make for themselves. If you're out there, I promise, we will wait patiently. Happy hauntings to Boo and yours. What's better way to get in the mood? What's better way to get in the mood than the neighbors of Oak Home? Hear for yourselves how they celebrate the spookiest day of the year with Sally, Starlight, Marguerite, Menagerie of monstrous mischief making. Enjoy a gaggle of bone-chilling tall tales through this newly uncovered storyboard record. This discovery of this vinyl has brought assurance of even more recorded stories, akin to Eddie's Big Lift. However, this particular audio skips at 1658 and quickly jumps past Sally's dialogue to 1851. Although the sound between these times is comprehensible noise, we have transcribed what we could. Is this something that Komodo made? Oh, this is new. Wally Darling's Halloween costume. Yeah, I think she made this one. I'm not sure which one she made, but she didn't make one. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's definitely this one. The best part about Halloween is dressing up as your favorite character with the official Wally Darling costume. Sure could do just that. This outfit was sure to make any child the envy of their friends, while also staying within their parents' budget just in time for the scariest season of the year. The fully ventilated Wally Darling mask ensured children could adorn Wally's signature smile through their trick-or-treating efforts while the polyester clothing announced their love for Welcome Home. This costume did not come in its original packaging, so we are unsure if there were additional characters made to costumes. Imagine being your favorite merry mailman, the resident grump, or the happiest hound in town. Here's to hoping more will be uncovered in the future. I wonder if there's anything else in here. Hmm. I already did news. What am I doing? Alright, the stickers. Is there anything else over here? I feel like there's more. This one's not new. Oh. Transcripts. There you are. Hang on a second. Why am I supposed to be playing it?
Puppy that size would sell for. Did somebody say puppy? Well, I am young at heart.
No. Fate, you're not going anywhere. We haven't even gotten into the cultural importance of Commedia dell'arte.
Oh, Shelley, you're killing me. So much gabbing just to explain one mind, you're dressed like a clown. Come to think of it, I should have known earlier. You do look a bit funny to me.
Come on, Pete. She's much more complex than that. She's Pinocchio. Or was it Pistachio?
I think you might be thinking of Pedrolino.
See? Even the mailman gets it.
Of course I do. Wait, is that supposed to be an insult?
Oh, yes. Yes, Sally.
I think Sally's right, though. What's living without a little good time to see all those terror treats. You're right.
Stardom. At this rate, we'll be the laughing stock of the solar system.
Oh, Sally, dear, don't doubt yourself. You're doing a wonderful job. But I wouldn't throw the fun of clownery out the window.
As much as I'm enjoying all this talking clowning around, I better go check on my little lab. And I don't mean Wally. But you know what? I also mean Wally. Hey, how's my little devil doing over here? You guarding my apple for me, pal? Oh, I guess you didn't do a very good job at it. Hey, who took a bite out of my apple? I think I see fang marks, Frank.
These fangs aren't real and you know that.
Sure. That's what they all say. Don't worry, though, kid. There's plenty of other eats here. What are you feeling hungry for, Wally?
Weird. Very weird. So for what I'm seeing, there isn't a lot going on in this update. There's like a few content. It's probably be like 20 minutes. That's it. Well, probably 30 minutes since the trans this thing.
We're here for terror and treats. Now, where's the punchline start?
Terror in treats? What is that? That's not what my extravaganza is called.
Oh, yeah, the invitation said it was, macaroni, macrame, marmalade mousse. I ain't saying all
Same.
that. I think terror and treats is better. It's got a little je ne sais quoi to it.
That's je ne sais quoi. You beast!
That's Mr. Werebeagle to you, too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd beast be getting a glass of punch. Come on, little devil.
Okay, I like punch. Wally and Barnaby made their way around Sally, who scoffed angrily at Barnaby's joke. It wasn't long before another knock was heard at the door. When Sally opened it this time, she revealed Julie Joyful and Frank Frankly. Julie was dressed as a witch, and Frank was dressed as a vampire. But they also brought a third guest, a tomato encased in red gelatin. Ugh.
Franklin, Juliet.
Same.
What a dashing couple you two make. Wonderfully witchy and vivaciously vampirific.
Ghoulish greetings, Sally.
We're so excited to be at your magnificently marvelous, majestically mystifying, macabre menagerie of momentously monstrous, mischief-making celebrations.
You only
and
have so much
I brought
M's in there.
tomato gelatin. See? There's a whole one inside.
So you have. How terribly frightful.
Thank you.
I like your clown costume, Sally. Clown? It's Petrolino. Wiggly worms and giggly grins. Watch out, partygoers. Frank and Julie's coming in.
Hey, a witch and a guy with a cape brought more eats.
I'm a vampire. The gelatin is for looks only, too. I better not see a bite taken out of it. Sally could only shake her head before one final set of knocks rang through the party. It was finally our friends Eddie Dear and Howdy Pillar. Eddie looked quite elaborate with his costume as Frankenstein's monster, while Howdy wore a bedsheet. Presumably he's a ghost.
I worked hard, too. You ever tried to use 4 scissors at once?
Oh, please. Reusing the same ghost costume from last year, Howardson?
Oh, I resent that implication. Last year's sheet was off-white. This year's is eggshell white. And look, little room for the fellas.
Oh, he's right.
Of course. And what are you, mailman? What are you supposed to be?
I'm, you know, that book with a fella who got brought back from the dead by the scientist. I worked real hard on this. You know, he's got stitches, a deathly pallor, a bit of moral conundrum.
Same.
Yes, of course, mailman. Now come in, you two. We're just about to begin the festivities, and you're our last guest.
Well, don't I feel special? Almost makes it worth closing the store early. Is that my favorite regular over there? Gangway!
Oh, I like your Pedrolino costume, Sally. You know, just the other day when it was real slow in the post office, I was doing some reading about the Commedia dell'arte, and I just think it's just... Oh, did Frank bring one of those fancy molds again?
That's right, he did. Now just come along inside.
Oh, that Eddie could talk. Sally ushered him inside with the others before closing the door behind her. Everyone had made it just in time for the festivities and the scariest part of the day. It was time for the telling of terrific tall tales. The neighbors gathered
What?
together in a circle on the floor, just as Sally announced story time with a flashlight in her hand.
All right, everyone. I certainly hope you've all brought your own terror-filled tall tales for tonight's macabre menagerie of monstrous mischief-making.
Tall tales? I only brought one of them, and it's right behind me.
It looks more like a short tale to me, Barnaby.
Oh, behave, you two. Now, would anyone like to go first?
Ooh, me. I've got a scary story that'll make your ears ring with fear.
Julie waved her hand up excitedly and... What? Was that thunder? It's a beautiful day outside.
Of course, Juliet. The stage is all yours.
Julie took the flashlight with a smile and stood before the other neighbors, putting on her spookiest voice.
It was a dark and blistery night. Or maybe it was a really nice and sunny day. I can't remember. Maybe it was a little rainy in the morning and sunny in the afternoon. Who's keeping track anyways?
You're keeping track. You're telling the story.
Oh, that's right. Anyways, and on that beautiful, horrifying, dark, sunny day night, a squirrel walked by and...
Julie let out a scream. It only scared Eddie, though.
What was that?
I told you, it's scary and spooky. It's my scary, spooky story.
Juliet, that's hardly a...
And then the squirrel leaned over and he saw...
Julie let out another scream. Oh, Eddie.
All right. I'm putting a stop to this terrifying trailer.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty darn scary, if you ask me. I mean, we don't even know what that squirrel was up to. I don't like it.
Hey, I'm not sure if it's bone chilling, but I've got one that'll tickle your funny bones for sure.
No!
Now, you listen here.
But it was too late. Barnaby took the flashlight from Julie's hands and held it up to his muzzle like he was holding a microphone.
So, what did a vampire, a zombie, and a ghost say when they walked into a bar? They said, ouch! Except for the ghost. He says it went right to him.
I don't get it. Huh?
That is not a tall tale. In fact, it was incredibly short.
That's what I said.
Bon, you know I like your style, but I think everyone is bone tired of the stand-up. So maybe you ought to sit down and give Howdy a crack at it. I've got a real antenna shaker for you.
Finally, someone with a tall tale worth trembling over.
I'm not sure about this one.
You all better believe it, Sal. So there I was at the counter of Howdy's place, the home of everything you need and everything you don't, by the way. Just minding the shop, wiping down the counters as I do, admiring the array of wonderful products that you too can purchase and enjoy.
I think we ought to save the advertisements for television, Howdy.
You don't know what you're missing. Ahem. Anyways, out of the corner of my eye, there I saw it. A terrifyingly good deal, left unpurchased, sitting on my shelf, taking up valuable real estate.
Oh, my stars. Not an inefficient use of shelf space.
Don't I know it? But it had been there for weeks, unmoving, lowering in value, lowering in price. It had to be clearanced. First 10%, then 20%, 30, 40, 50, 60, until finally it happened.
No.
That's right. Not 75, not 85, not even 95. This must-have item was marked down 100%.
No! You can't be serious.
As serious as a heart attack. I was practically giving it away. But what was the buy of the century left unbought?
I'm dying to know.
It was the very sheet I'm wearing.
Oh, I knew it.
Available now for only 100% off.
Barnaby patted Howdy on the back as the caterpillar shield cried into his shoulders. Maybe these stories are starting to get scary.
Sally, may I tell a story?
Oh, Oliver, go right ahead. I suppose I don't see the harm, seeing how everyone else's stories have been, lacking.
Okay, I'm going to tell my story now.
Wally stood up in front of the rest of the neighbors as Julie had, and a hush fell over everyone. He held the flashlight, but it's upside down. Barnaby, could you turn that right? Oh, okay, thank you. Wally held the flashlight under his face as he began his terrifying tale.
Yesterday, I went on a walk. I saw a kite stuck inside of a tree. When I kept walking, I saw Barnaby. He was practicing his ball balancing tricks. Then I saw Eddie delivering the mail to Poppy's house. Oh, I almost forgot. I also saw a bug sitting on a leaf. It reminded me of Frank. After that, I turned around and went home.
And what part of that story is supposed to be scary?
Oh, I don't know if it was scary. I had a nice day.
Well, I liked the part in your story about the bug, Wally.
Thank you, Frank.
Oh, that was it! A quiet fell over the neighbors once more, but this time to watch Sally fume. She was shining brightly, getting more frustrated by the second as she tried to collect herself.
Must I really show you all what the true meaning of terror is? The macabre menagerie of monstrous mischief making is all about thrills and tingles and the fear of what goes bump in the night.
Oh,
There's not really a lot going on with this update.
it was time for my bedtime snack.
It's not really surprising how
You'll
people
all
reviewed
be
it,
hearing the
like
truth
Map
at
Pact.
my
There's
telltale.
nothing lore relevant, I
Sally
don't think.
snatched the flashlight out of Wally's
I
hand.
think it's 2 videos, some news articles. Maybe there's more, but no one has really found anything.
Have you ever wondered why it is we stay indoors every night?
To
There
get
you
a
go.
beauty rest.
So we sing each other
Sure,
goodbye on the phone before bed?
Oh, so we can sort our stamps.
What? No, sometimes.
what's with this one? Was this always? Was this here before?
What are you waiting for? To hear me again? Ha ha ha. I think that means you can hear me.
Nope. Same.
No,
Weird.
it is because this town is rumored to have visitors at night. Something from deep within the forest, far beyond the hills and mountains. No one knows what it was or where it's going. Just that it is persistent. Just that it arrives here. So many stories have risen about their origins. But I know what it is searching for. 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 Searching, 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 searching.
Huh.
It is looking for neighbors who have stayed out past the daytime to gobble them
It's
up whole.
quickly jumps back.
That is why so few live here. It moves through the streets at night, but it doesn't break into homes. However, on rare instances, it will find itself with an appetite left unsatisfied by its aimless wandering. Even the occasional unfortunate insect that has crossed its path is not enough. Those who have lived through the night say it isn't quiet about it either. They always say you can hear when it gets closer to you. Do you know what sound it makes? I hear it every night. You can hear it too. Listen. Especially if you wait next to your window. First, there's rustling in the bushes. Then,
It's supposed to be for a children's show?
pavement. And the walls as it crawls up. Finally,
I guess.
if you're quiet, you can hear.
It's better than half of the horror movies nowadays.
I have drinks ready.
Oh boy! That had me jump up too! Now that was scary! Just like that, the macabre terror and treat nights was a success for Sally and the neighbors at home. Who knew Poppy dressed as a pumpkin with a platter of caramel apples was the scariest part of the night?
Certainly not me. Oh, would you care for an apple, dear?
Oh, yes, thank you. To all of you out there on this terror and treats night, eat plenty, be merry, and be careful. You never know what will come rustling and scratching into the night. Happy haunting! And don't forget to wave up high.
What? What did she say last part? Weird. So that was 35 minutes. of what I could find. There was not a lot going on this time compared to last time. That's not. Hopefully, I heard that the clown, or whatever their name is, they're finishing the story. I think up to next July or next spring, something like that. So hopefully, with the next update, we'll actually get something more interesting. This one seemed like it was just a few fun things, just to show people that, yeah, we're alive. This is gonna be a weird thing to put on my channel, but okay. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Maybe next time, Slender the Rival will work. Alright, good night.